it's D. So welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Right now I'm on lunch break. Here's my poorly prepped meal, since I usually say my tastier meal prep for my dinner. I don't know why I do this, but I end up eating pretty sad lunch meals lately. So for lunch I have this tomato basil. It's actually really good. So this tomato basil rice cake, it's super good. And I have this tuna infusion. I shared it on my last video. Oh, this one is really good. It has its own little sauce. You can kind of see at the bottom. It has a good little sauce that it's kind of marinated in, I guess. And I'm planning on just putting it on the top of this, because usually with my rice cakes, a really good staple snack, if you're looking for one while you're prepping, I usually like to put some Laughing Cow for a fat, rice cake for a carb, and then I haven't done it with the infusion. I do it with the regular Star Kiss tuna. I put those three things. I know it sounds kind of crazy to put cheese with tuna, but it's actually super good. I love that as a snack. And then I guess for my additional piece of food, I have this Kung Pao cauliflower that I got from Trader Joe's. I can only have a tiny bit of it because the macros are not super friendly. Honestly, I guess I really have no business eating this anyway, but I'm kind of eating it, trying to get it out of my freezer because I bought it a little while ago and I'm not trying to waste any food. But yeah, I'm just gonna eat here in my car, chill with y'all, chat with y'all a little bit, and just talk about how my training is going. So this rice cauliflower what is my mind on right now? This Kung Pao cauliflower is pretty fucking fire. It's pretty fire. Go find it in Trader Joe's. It's just super good. But yeah, how are y'all doing? So today is my last day of the 14 weeks out. Officially tomorrow on Saturday, since my competition is on a Saturday, I'll be 13 weeks. That's nerve-wracking as hell. Honestly, I mean, I know it's far. I know it's kind of far from now. I know I still have some time, but it's pretty nerve-wracking because being 13 weeks out, I'm even closer to the game time of 12 weeks where my coach is trying to have me take it even a step further as far as no processed food, no eating out. I mean, I don't eat out anyway, but seriously, no eating out, being super strict with my food. Already strict with my macros, but we might even have to dial it down still. I don't know when we'll be dialing down, but we'll be dialing down even more from what she was saying. I have to be really strict about my water intake. I'm already trying to get in, I'm not doing it, I don't have to do it right now, but I'm already trying to get in, my Hydro Flask is a liter, so I have to drink at least 4 to 5 liters of water, which is way higher than what I usually drink anyway. Honestly, I usually just try to drink maybe 2 Hydro Flasks a day, 2 of those a day, so 2 liters. So that's double of the amount of what I normally take in. Honestly, it's a little overwhelming. In my first video, I mentioned that I had lost 40 pounds at the very beginning of my fitness journey. I feel like going from that form of training where I am reintroducing a balanced lifestyle, where I am telling myself that food is food, food is fuel, all food is good for you, and some things that might not be good for you or your body are okay in moderation. Going from that to having to tell myself okay, I have to be super strict about my food, super strict about not eating out, it's a really big change. It's a really big difference. So I feel that's the hardest part for me so far. But also, aside from that, I feel it's the waning of energy. I have lack of energy sometimes because of the lack of food. And my coach was telling me that's why I was saying I really don't have any business eating this food, because it was frozen and it's a processed food. My coach wants me to stop eating processed foods as much right now, but 12 weeks out, I'll completely stop eating processed foods pretty much. It makes it hard to have energy throughout the day. But I feel like having to put processed foods into my diet so that I can eat around those macros, like the processed foods really take out a lot of my energy. Eating like whole foods, like actually made, like homemade foods, like even if it's just eggs and egg whites with a breakfast, like with some like low carb toast or something like that, it's way better than eating like a frozen meal, because I feel like after that I just have no energy. And it kind of makes me understand why people say like to stay away from processed foods. Another thing that I will say that I've noticed this past week, my 3rd week of training for bodybuilding ever, never bodybuilded before any of that. I will say that it is true what all the other girls say, like it does fuck with your hormones. So me personally, like I'm not bragging by any means at all, I am a very, very regular period person. Like my period is very highly regulated. Like even if I'm stressed, I know that it's that I would be stressed and it would be like a day late, like never more than 2 days. I've never had a period later than 2 days. But because of the fact that I'm intaking lower amounts of food, I'm training a little harder, I'm drinking a lot of water, I am a little stressed just because of the fact that, like, honestly, in all honesty, preparing for a bodybuilding competition and, like, you know, trying to fit in a new lifestyle of bodybuilding and new habits, I feel like it's kind of a full-time job, especially trying to, like, be super consistent with content creation. It's kind of a full-time job. So, like, I feel like the stress along with the new eating habits and rapidly, like, losing inches off my body, like, losing weight, I feel like it's fucked with my hormones, and my period was like 4 days late. I mean, I managed to get one. I'm really grateful that I have not had to miss this period, because that's a thought that kind of went into my mind. I was thinking like, oh shit, like I'm gonna miss my period, because sometimes I've seen a lot of girls, you know, on here or on TikTok or anywhere saying that like training for bodybuilding makes them lose a period or miss a period or something. And you know, I was just mostly worried about that. Okay, so aside from like all the negative stuff and like the real talk and everything, I did want to share that I am making progress so far. So this week for my 14-week check-in, I decided to pose, since, you know, like I asked my coach, I was just like, hey, I normally see girls doing like stage poses. I don't know if that's the phrase that you would use, but they normally do like the bikini poses whenever they're doing check-ins. And she said, you know, like once you get a handle of it, if you feel like you have like a good grip of how to do a front and a back pose, then go for it for your check-in. So I was like, okay, cool, like fine. So I did my very first like on camera front and back poses, which was nerve-wracking to me because my coach Corinne, she's been training for years, and like, you know, she's coaching so many other people. I'm just like, she's gonna see my poses and be like, oh, this girl looks ridiculous. But she actually said it was pretty good. I said in my last video that I'm gonna stop taking creatine monohydrate, and actually I really love the HCl creatine. So now I'm able to see that I am losing weight steadily, but I'm also able to see that I'm leaning out like a lot. I don't know, it's noticeable to me, because I feel like everybody always has that whole like, what, in 4 weeks you'll notice it, 6 weeks you'll hear it, wait, whatever the phrase is, I forgot what it was, but I feel like I'm already seeing a difference. Yeah, like all in all, I'm excited, but still pretty nervous. Okay, so for my little tuna creation, it might not look super good, but it tastes good, and that's what really matters. Yeah, I think I might have done something. This is a really good snack. I'm glad I made this. I'm glad I was lazy and made this. It might be a new prep staple from now on. It's really good. So I just got home from the gym. Honestly pretty tired, but I'm actually pretty excited because my shoes came in the mail from the shoe fairy, Avi. So I'm gonna unbox it on camera. I'm super excited. I've been waiting all week for these shoes. Today is Friday. I finally got them. And I'm gonna unbox them and show them y'all. The box been through it though. Oh my god. This poor box. This poor little box. The big reveal. Big moment of truth. Dang, they come in a little special bag. What the fuck? Okay, like, let's see. Let's see. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Dang. Ooh, this is comfortable. Dang. Y'all, I have goosebumps right now. Like, looking at these shoes, I have freaking goosebumps right now. Hold up. Let me take these out and try them on for y'all. Hold up. Hold up. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Give me a second. It's giving P-Valley. I know the lighting in here kind of sucks, but here's a better view of this cute little shoe. I love it. The platform is not super high. The heel is adorable. I like I love everything about it. Maybe I'm just biased because these are my very first, my very first heels. For real, the lighting here sucks. I have my flash on my camera, but we're not gonna talk about it. And of course my dog comes and joins me. Okay, so we're gonna show you these shoes together, all right? Boom. I got my shorts on so y'all can see my leg definition, because look. I got the calves popping out, you know. Got the quads are quadding. Are the quads quadding? My front pose is really rough, and my dog is growling in the background. Just don't pay attention to her. Bam. I'm gonna hit you with the back pose. Bam. It has a different effect with the sweater on, but you know, you get the picture. They were really not lying when they said that you have to stretch these out. Like, I'm telling you, my toes are screaming at the top of their lungs right now. I want to take them off, but I don't want to take them off. Please ignore my dog while she's growling. That was that for this video. It's just a quick little update because this week's been kind of long and hectic. I'm gonna see y'all next week, hopefully for a longer video. But I'm gonna get videos out every single weekend, mostly on Sundays, so look out for that. And you know, my socials are linked down below as always. But yeah, I'll see y'all later.